going Incineroar for the first game. Any predictions here?
Incineroar!
You know what? I think that silence says everything.
Always stay hydrated, people.
Exactly.
Always stay hydrated. Shouts out to Deer Park. Predictions. 6WX is going to get hit a lot. Juice isn't going to get hit as much, but they're going to hurt a lot more.
Indeed. Well, here comes the pain. Welcome to Grand Finals here at Codename Bears 177, Pokemon Stadium 1. To start things off, and
full start.
And we're okay with that, quite
yep.
frankly, because we're still in Grand Finals. There's still, and perhaps this is good for Juice to kind of take a moment, collect himself, and realize that he was very, very close to losing to a very capable competitor nonetheless, Enzo.
I want to mention one more thing about Enzo. Enzo needs to look at that set and learn from that situation, because that's a situation that Juice likely won because he has the composure to not get frazzled in those Game 5 last hit losers finals situation. And Enzo, there's no reason why he can't win that situation, or he can't win in that situation, but it's not surprising that it happened the way that it did.
And I'm surprised that he remained as composed as he did. Not composed enough to make sure that his controls were correct, but nonetheless.
Right, of course.
I mean, hey, you can't ask for everything. What can you say? He's 18 years old.
You don't even play this character as Mia. What are you doing? Oh, wait. Did he change the default settings?
Wait, did he?
Don't do that, people.
Yeah.
If you need controls, like, make a tag.
Was he tap jumping?
I think he left tap jump on. I think he turned rumble off.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah. You don't want to damage your controller or whatever.
Yeah. And
Stop battle.
So he will be likely going with the ZSS against the Incineroar.
Right.
You can definitely see why.
And I know, and I think Juice probably would. I think that's what he went into controls to change. He didn't change anything like tilt stick or anything, because he does play default ZSS. He uses smash stick. That was the change he made when he switched controls for Falco.
The crown.
But we're into it for real this time.
Crown weighs heavy on the head of BCE Juice. 6WX looking to take that crown for himself, and he'll do so on the back of the Wrestling Cat Incineroar. However, oh my, that's a 0 to death. Juice saying, if you want this crown, you're gonna have to earn it.
6WX is saying, man, I like the beginning of that last game a lot better when I got the grab and 25% right off the bat.
Yeah, spot dodge by 6WX.
Yeah, this is a big hill to climb, but Incineroar is a character that can climb it. You can lose stocks so quickly to this cat.
Oh, but he put himself in disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh,
neutral air, beautiful.
And Juice is just dead.
Yeah.
So he evened that stock up that quickly.
And 6WX, I mean, he knew that he had to go for something on ledge. He didn't have time to get back to the stage, so might as well just throw out that nair and hope that he runs into it. And indeed, Juice obliges in that regard. And he'll lose his first stock for it. So not impossible by any means. In fact, this is like 2 or 3 clean hits away from being even.
I would say for Incineroar, it's 1.
Oh, at this point, yeah. Oh, he's looking for the revenge. Yeah, he's
right,
won,
yeah.
He's won revenge, Lariat.
Ooh, yep. Cross chop on stage. Oh, interesting. I don't know. That grab looked like maybe a misinput. Did he tech? No way. That's it. He has that spacing down pat.
That is so beautiful coming out from Juice, and he's sitting at 102%. He will get caught with that Lariat.
And it's an even game. So I said this when Juice played Leon, the Bowser, in Grand Finals a few weeks ago. He was getting grabbed
last week.
That's right. He was getting grabbed, and it basically, when you're playing against like a character like Bowser or a character like Incineroar, you have a health bar. Because if you get grabbed, if you shield and you get grabbed at 100, you're dead. That's Incineroar's primary win condition. And
oh my! I don't think he can make it back. Again, the shortcomings. He just died at like 30.
Strange interaction. Very strange interaction. And I don't think he could have lived that. I think he reacted as fast as he possibly could.
Yep.
Which one? This one?
The claims of Zamir cheating. And granted that he
It's
did
said
die at
with love.
30%, but it was 6 that went to challenge that.
Yes.
Juice called him out on it.
It's something he wants back, but I mean, as much as he wants that back, he probably wants the first stock back as well. And 6WX loves this stage as Incineroar. This is his go-to.
Yeah. Honestly, surprised this wasn't banned.
There's a lot to ban. I mean, you got to take WarioWare off, for one, against Incineroar. I don't know. Maybe you want to take away Smashville?
Is WarioWare still weak?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
There was definitely some deliberation about it.
There surely was.
And I do like the platform setup, but yeah, the sides may be just a little short.
Oh, just a bit.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
basically like an apartment in New York City has less room than that.
I would say San Francisco.
Fair enough.
Shouts out to housing crises.
Oh my!
Yes.
Yeah, you just let him back onto the stage, and you suffer the rocket kick for your trouble.
But he's at 1 HP, is Juice. One grab on this stage, and this stock's donezo. Maybe even a back throw? Not gonna do it yet, but the next one will. So that's another thing that he has to take the stock off the board. Juice is gonna start shielding those now.
That neutral B, I mean, it comes in handy if you're sure that you're safe on it. However, he just revenged that up smash.
Yes, he did.
From the platform, man. That is nifty.
And that's a good thing to use the revenge on. Wow, sour spot down air. And this is not looking too bad for 6WX for how much he was getting hit. And that's really the story. It's just so much damage from this character. You're never truly safe.
And you best be sure that you're cleaning up your stocks against Incineroar, because as much as Rage isn't as much of a factor in the last game as it was in the last game, still very much there, and he revenges that. Sitting at 99%.
Okay. Oh, he's got to make it back. Whenever he gets a revenge, Juice really wants to be getting a grab, because that's the one thing that will instantly get rid of the revenge state. But another down air.
Yeah, the sour spot down air, killing off of the side. 6WX spot dodging the tether, and
okay, and then yeah, it's so hard to maneuver with Incineroar that if you just put a hitbox in the right place, there's really very little he can do about it. And especially if he's already committed to an action.
Juice has spaced that out perfectly too. This ain't his first rodeo.
He has been doing this a little while.
Combinations. Looking for that nair. Guess the back air to send him off of the stage.
Oh, doesn't get. He definitely wanted the spike there. Good reaction there from 6WX.
He will not receive any such luxury.
Oh, that's ZSS privilege. He should have had the grab there, but the frame one jab.
Neutral air clears the club out. Parry it again into tilt.
His timing is so good, and there's the sweet spot. Hey, every single stock was a down air.
Indeed, 6WX taking it to 1-1, and now all of a sudden Juice he's going to be made to think about challenging Incineroar in the air, but he can't get too much into his head about that, honestly.
No, he can't.
Need to be a little more careful, honestly.
Yeah, he's got to win on his stages. It's fantastic for him that he was able to win on the neutral stage, because that, like, being able to go into Game 5, it got, maybe going into Game 5 on having the counter pick advantage in this set is such an advantage, is so critical against Incineroar. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go anywhere near Yoshi's Island again. He probably wants like a town, maybe a battlefield,
where he can just live long.
Yeah.
But then again, that's not really the thinking that we know Juice for. He likes to remain the aggressor, so he will indeed go to Smashville and say, you know what, you like you like your Yoshi's Island, well, I love me some Smash.
Oh my god, what an opening from 6WX too. And it's interesting that he opts for Smashville when, and I mean I understand it, but it's like it's the walls on the bottom of the stage going down in the blast zone. There's such, it's really like one of the biggest differences between the stage, and it's also such a big difference too.
True. Yeah, but then again, it's Juice has never been one to play afraid, and he's certainly never been one to counterpick afraid.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And he might be thinking now. He might not be thinking about how similar this is to Yoshi's Island. He might be thinking, man, I just want that platform. That's all I want. I want that platform, and I don't want any dumb slopes in the middle of the stage either.
Oh, he was. Look,
yeah, that's not that grab could
that
cost him a lot. Yeah. But he's lucky to get sent that way off stage. Oh, doesn't quite get the grab to 6WX, and he pays for it.
Indeed, put into disadvantage, and then a big old back air.
Yeah.
Yeah, those rocket heels, they do some damage.
And honestly,
6WX returns the favor in kind.
Honestly, I'm surprised that his ZSS lived to 158 against an Incineroar.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, this is Juice. He's pretty good off stage.
Yeah.
So he knows how to handle it. He knows how to handle his business.
And he buffered a jab off of that nair, which is really unfortunate because he had that was the perfect nair to either get damage or get that stock.
Ooh.
But he does anyway off of the back air. That was a really, really clean stock from Juice.
Indeed, and 6WX needs to respond and respond fast. Juice is not making himself
spot touches to grab.
super available, and I think if I'm Juice, I know a lot of your offense comes from grab, but I feel like just chip away at this point.
Yeah.
Make him work for it and not have it come as easy was with those punishing the missed grabs, because
that's super on him, man. It's so powerful.
Yeah, that cross chop is brutal. Oh man!
Down tilt, forward tilt. Wow.
Picks him up, slaps him around, and off to the side.
Shouts out to Green Hand.
Green Hand?
It's Zangief.
Oh yeah. Oh dude. Okay, now I get it. I was about to, because I'm thinking of it in the context.
No, yeah, exactly. It's you were expecting a wrestling term.
Yeah. There's something of a red cycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sakurai. He knows.
No, absolutely.
People think he doesn't know, but he knows.
No. That man is brilliant.
Yeah.
Parried.
And Juice needs this game a lot more than 6WX does. 6WX is the one with the set to play with. But 6WX would love to win this game and not have to go through a reset.
Yeah, I mean, he stayed in Incineroar for a reason.
And it is only game 3, to be fair. This is not a set. This is not a deciding game by any means. But 2-1 is so important.
Exactly, and we've seen Juice clutch it out before. He doesn't want to be in the position where he has to do it a second time.
He didn't react to it fast enough.
Oh! He gets that kill off of the down B. Beautiful stuff from Juice, and he goes up 2-1. Now, are we going to see the character change from Wes now?
That's a very good question. That is a very good question. I don't know. It's really tough to say because his character. It's hard to predict 6WX's character changes.
He has so many. I mean, keep in mind he went all Incineroar.
Yes.
He has a Robin. Lest we forget, he even has a Greninja that he was working on in and out.
Yep, and a Snake.
And a Snake, that's true. And also just so happens to be one of the best Sonics in the continental United States. And it's getting broken out here. The blue blur clad in black against ZSS.
I'm going to have to ask, has anyone asked 6WX why he likes this this Omega so much? Because he's always going to, I mean, very probably, but it could be something about the stage. Knowing 6WX, he often will have a functional reason for decisions like this. Goes very deep with that edge guard. Oh, turn around up B. And he goes, oh, wow. Great stock from Juice.
The adaptation from the young Samir.
But 6WX trying to show him that you don't need to be young to adaptate in this game.
Indeed.
I know that that's not a word.
It's a dab.
But I know that it's not a word, but I hate that it's not a word.
But everyone knew.
Don't get me started about the word adapt, because I will literally talk about it for 3 hours and how dumb it is. Okay.
All right, folks.
We're back.
Yeah. Back to the Smash game.
Yes.
That we were what we're commenting. Oh
my God.
My!
Of course he gets that tag.
Beautiful.
Any other
6WX.
player's done that situation.
It feels like it. However, Juice is going to have to work just a little bit harder in order to get this kill, and he will get it.
Another one. This is looking rough.
Indeed. And now 6WX being made to deliberate exactly what is going on. Back throw from 6WX. He is not getting this kill very easily at all. The wall jump into the side, in the down B, excuse me.
That was a fantastic idea, the wall jump flip kick on stage. And it's unfortunate that ended in a whip grab into getting up smashed. But I just want to call attention to how good that recovery was.
WX rolling around at the speed of sound. Could be rolling into a second set if he's not careful.
Good dodge of the homing attack, too. You can't let up at all, even in this game, with having a full stock lead.
Yeah, but the thing is that you have to wonder. We have seen this from Juice before. Does he go with the kamikaze dare to just send it into that second set? You know it's there. You know it's there, but if anyone's going to be expecting it, it's going to be 6WX. He's had fits from this ZSS going back to Smash 4. That's quite as easy to do on Sonic as well.
Yeah, exactly. With that spring recovery.
Yeah, and frankly, trying to get a hold of Sonic in the air is like trying to get a hold of a loose bar of soap in the bathroom. So
right. Like, look at the damages right now. 6WX, when he wants to, he can play incredibly slippery. He's put on what feels like 120% without getting touched at all.
Oh my! 6WX looking fresher than a Dove bar there, and he's sitting at 61%. This is doable.
Oh yeah, very, very doable. And momentum is so real, and it's almost all on 6WX's side right now. He did so much work on that last stock. Trying to fully even up this percent difference. Oh, okay, a little too quick on the spot dodge.
He's not.
And oh wow, too quick and then too slow to react to the whiff grab.
He's not letting Juice get these combos though, and to his credit.
Otherwise, it's so slippery.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be.
Whiffs the forward smash. Oh, homie.
Oh my!
Wow.
It's whoever lands the first haymaker at this point. 6WX
Absolutely.
looking to be the one. He wants to send us to Game 5. He does not want a second set.
He just
worth his Zamir. He's seen quite enough.
Oh, he doesn't get the
forward air.
Yeah, the forward air. Spin shot. This is what I was looking for.
Yeah. Oh my! Punishes the landing with force, and 6WX sends us to Game 5.
That was a set play. You can't tell me that it wasn't. That he knew that down air was coming. We talked about, of all the people to be expecting that down air, not just off stage but on stage, 6WX was ready.
Yeah, no, he was looking for it as a combo starter, but man, oh man, is that punishable upon landing.
Oh yeah.
And
even in this game where landing legs are decreased.
Yeah. Especially after the last patch, there were a lot of characters that received latency. A
lot of frame data changes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I definitely saw it with Game & Watch. I think ZSS actually received that, but even so, nonetheless, forward smash to the back could be a morale-breaking loss for Juice. However, we're at Game 5 at Town & City. Time to settle this.
And Juice now needs this game just to stay alive in this bracket. But this is something that he's been able to do in the past. We've seen it. He's shown it. And he just has to do it one more time again.
6WX is not going to make it easy to land that killing blow.
Oh my! There it is.
That's a death at 47% or so.
Oh yeah.
That combo into the flip. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. Nair flip kick is it's the stuff of 6WX's nightmares.
Yeah. just turning 6WX's stocks inside out. Gets the jab.
And now Juice is entering a higher gear now. He's finding his hits. He's finding his timing, which is so critical against Sonic. Okay, just doesn't get the hitbox on the dash attack.
6WX. Now he does like to get that kill off of that forward smash, as Game 4 clearly showed.
Yes.
But you really do have to work for it against Juice. He is not going to give it to you all that easily, especially with how much he likes to jump, throw out that nair in neutral, just try to keep you back. And I said that 6WX plays so slippery, but so does Juice. It's beautifully done. The back air, and 6WX, he's one stock away from getting reset by BCE Juice. And you know Juice will tell you that was on purpose. Oh yeah, I totally knew that he was going to start spin dashing on that moving platform, and I was ready for it with the forward air. Total awareness play.
Yeah, yeah. Calculated. 100%.
And you know what? Who are we to say otherwise? That back throw is going to kill, but 6WX has a lot of work to be done here. Right, yeah. Then again, the same was the case the first time that Sonic second game Sonic got broken out. Right, yeah, it was the previous game. And it started right around this same situation. He's at a stock deficit and he just turned it on. And we're going to need to see something very similar now, or else we're going to see another best of 5. Not that that's a bad thing, or by any means. You know what? Give me Juice versus 6WX any day of the week. Forever. I'm down to watch it. I'm down to commentate it. Yeah. That back air, Juice is saying, you know what? I'm down for a second set. How about you? Just like that, the reset, and it's a whole new ballgame. And it wasn't just that's not just a bracket reset. That looked like a reset of mentality. That looks like a reset of game plan. He came out of the gate swinging, and he ended the game swinging. That was, it might have gotten into a lull a little bit in the middle, but that was Juice at his best right there. So now is rock, paper, scissors going to decide on the bans here. Mm-hmm. Looks like Pokemon Stadium, I'm pretty sure 2 is a counter pick. I don't know how this stuff is working anymore. I'm not really sure. Both of these, I've seen both 1 and 2 tonight. I'm not these really stages are both whack in different ways. I've seen some crazy stuff on PS1. Yes. Especially before the patch. Oh, yeah. Peach sinking into the ground. That was nuts. How did you not patch out the Pokemon Stadium glitch? That's nuts, man. Like you took care of wobbling, but not this Pokemon Stadium glitch. Oh no! Oh my god! I have thoughts. Oh my gosh! Oh man! Sonic versus ZSS. Stop me if you've heard that before. It's a tale as old as time. As old as bears, honestly. Yeah, no kidding. And Juice already starting out in very, very high gear. Trying to get as many hits as he can, get his damage, get his kills. This is Smashville. This is where he loves to play. And it's funny because this is a story of 2 people that we saw go away, sort of, from their respective characters. Juice a little bit more so than 6WX. We saw 6WX explore with a lot of different characters. But Juice swore off ZSS entirely, going with Marth, who was trying to play Ridley for a while. Absolutely. And eventually went back to Corrin, was going through a legitimate character crisis, but then eventually, like, you see him pick up ZSS the first week, he gets third in his first Bears back with ZSS. And now, look at him. He's taking Bears on a consistent basis, going up against 6WX, who's right back with Sonic. Yeah. And it seems like it really just does go to show you, these characters might change, the data might change, but it really is like riding a bicycle. You just never forget with these teams. Absolutely. And I think a lot of Juice's character crisis came down to, this is somebody who's, over the past, 2 years, he's gotten very used to success. He's gotten very used to, if not winning, but, getting top 3, getting very good placings in these brackets. Yeah. And if a character's not doing it for him, he's going to go with whoever's going to get him there. And ZSS is a character, even with all his familiarity. Oh my!
Yeah, doesn't quite get the up smash off the parry. This is a character that doesn't really come out of the box. You need to put in some work. Even with his familiarity from Smash 4, he needs to put in some work to get his ZSS up to speed.
Yeah.
And he's done that. And as a result, we're seeing the Juice ZSS to be just as much of a threat as it was in Smash 4.
Like, not every kill is going to be that string of
no
anymore. Like,
well,
it's and it wasn't towards the end of Smash 4 cycle. But then again, you saw quite a bit of it, especially like as I was just coming in. You saw him go for that pretty much every single time. And the only people that would really challenge him were the people that let him make his own mistakes and overextend.
Right, yeah.
People like 6WX.
Absolutely.
Oh,
but you can't get close to that shield. You can't get close to that shield, and you can't just be passive off stage. That's the worst thing against ZSS. You can't just assume that she's going to give you the ledge. She won't. She's got so many tools to just kill you.
Looking for that up B, perhaps getting a little antsy, and 6WX making him pay.
And for all of Juice's Juice's very strong start, it's a completely even game on last stock.
Yeah, no, connects with the up B from neutral. Just like that, 6WX facing a bit of a challenge here. You're never even when you think you are with Juice.
Oh no.
That's the thing.
Oh no.
Like 6WX, you know, he's consistent, he's good, he will make you work for every last bit of damage that you can get and help pile it on almost at will.
The same way. Absolutely.
But I feel like overall, Juice has been getting his kills earlier just because he's had the ability to get those kills earlier off of the spikes.
Yes. At the spikes and the up Bs, Sonic has
side
tools.
Bs off of the side too.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Sonic has tools, but nothing like that.
Yeah. Like it's just basic solid gameplay that you know how Sonic plays by now. You've all seen enough of it. But it's now 6WX, a very unique Sonic.
6WX is doing the work. This is an extremely winnable game.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the follow-ups off of the spin dash are insane.
No, he's foregoing flashiness for finesse, and frankly, for results. 6WX is a very meat and potato set that he's going to have to play here, and that back air to take game number 1, the start that he wanted in order to take this Bears, and he's 2 games away from doing so.
That interaction was crazy. Yeah. That up air looked like it was going to hit, and he just managed. I think it was like a hurtbox shifting with a back air where he just pulled back enough, was winding his foot up, and then just gets the hit.
Unbelievable stuff from 6WX and Juice. As we're approaching game number 2.
Falco
actually breaking out the bird once again. So we'll have to see if he can fly with the best of them. Because this is 6WX's Sonic.
It is. This is something if he was going to do it, I understand why he would go now. He can't do it in an elimination game. He does have to do it now, but Falco is a character that can really, really struggle with getting overrun and overwhelmed by speed. And of any character that can do that to you, it's really Sonic.
But then again, you're talking about this isn't just a character pick. This is a pick. I've faced this gentleman for 6 straight games now.
Yes.
So I feel like I have a good handle of his tendencies. I know which way he's going to roll. I know which way he's going to get up. I can tech chase off of this guy. I can get whatever reason that I need. And that back air could be proof positive of such. He only suffered 36% damage that whole stock.
And so he is using his data that he got from ZSS. He knows how to get his hits. And if you know how to get your hits as Falco, you are going to get your stocks. Because Falco's got confirms, he's got frame data, he's got all the tools in the world. He just needs to be able to get his hits started. And he's, wow! He reads the tech away too!
Oh my, 6WX.
Nice trade for Juice there.
6WX almost got turned around midair. It's not often that you see people do that, but this Falco apparently has the ability to make 6WX just question his off-stage game just a little bit.
Yeah.
That can give him the room that he needs, that forward air.
Call out forward air. Falco's still not quite having the airspeed that he needs to get to Sonic in that situation off stage. But up air, down tilt, Lots of things are going to take this stock off the board with Sonic at these percents.
Oh, the tech by Juice!
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't get he didn't get the untechable there.
Oh,
he can do one more. He can. Oh, okay.
No.
That was the right angle. He was just too far away.
The miscalculation, unfortunately. And now, yeah, that's only his first stock. He's sitting at 170.
Yeah, but he can't let this happen. He can't let 6WX. He's got to get 6WX on a last stock as soon as he can. And you see, he's swinging with the down tilts.
No, I mean, he's got it. He's piled on, I think, 80 straight percentage points.
That was a fantastic angle.
Beautiful.
Up tilt, or up throw.
Up throw, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we both got that wrong simultaneously.
Up something. Falco loves those up moves.
He went up, okay?
Yeah,
He went up. And that forward air, up and out.
I can't believe he's not dead.
I mean, 6WX's DI has always been impeccable. One of the biggest strengths about him. As good as much as we like to talk about his offensive acumen.
That angle! What is it?
Oh my!
These angles. Okay.
Oh!
There it is.
There you go.
But
he catches him
this
eventually.
is exactly what That's exactly what I said. You can't let 6WX do. You can't let him get 139% when you start that stock at kill percent.
Oh yeah, this could be even. Very quickly. I mean, Juice is going to be happy with whatever extra credit he can get at this point. He will take it and he will like it.
But he could have, I mean, depending on what 6WX is able to do to get this KO, he could have gotten a lot more.
Oh, he lets him land on the platform. 6 punishes him for it.
The survivability from both players is so incredibly high.
Laser, that stopping power on that laser.
Ooh, that turnaround jab, that turnaround jab was so genius.
He likes that. He likes those projectiles with stopping power. Does Juice apparently?
Yes, he does.
That's one big commonality.
That looked techable, but it's a very ambiguous tech.
At that percentage?
Yeah.
That's tough. Either way, 91%. I think he'll be happy with that. Will
Ooh,
Juice? He was
that
going
was the
where
read.
Eagles dare.
That was the read.
And there's no guarantee that he'll get another one of those. He's going to really have to earn it. He's going to earn it in neutral.
He just ran up and grabbed a spin-dashing Sonic. What is going on in this man's head?
Juice is an absolute madman. Whatever it is, it's the thoughts of a top Smash player in Tri-State looking to prove it against one of the best in the world, 6WX.
And once again, keeping it even. This is now a best of 3 for all the marbles. All of them. We got a lot of marbles in the venue tonight.
Indeed. Now, quite a bit. Even the cat's eye ones. You know, the sort of swirly ones that are clear, but they have that thing on the inside.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, those.
Shouts out to Blown Glass. What a cool art form. Shouts out to Dale Chihuly. Shouts out to Blanco.
Yeah, man. Dude, I'm all about it. Shout out, just good craftsmanship in general.
Yeah.
I'm down with it. Either way, we're going to see. Looks like Yoshi's Island. I mean, you would think by now there would be a ban.
Maybe, but there's so much versatility from 6WX, not only from stages but from characters. And with the order of character and stage bans, he always has something where he can eke out an advantage here.
Is he going back to Incineroar?
Now, this is a matchup that we haven't seen.
True. No, I mean, he's you have it in your pocket. You might as well. We also have not seen the Robin. Lately. He has won Bears with Robin before.
That's true. I don't know if it's in the cards. I don't know if the level of comfort is there for 6WX with Robin in this situation.
Oh, he's going to have to tip the scales one way or another, and he'll have to do so with Incineroar.
Yep. And the lasers in particular can really make Incineroar's life hell off stage.
He was there with the revenge that first time, going to make him think twice, and once you get that right off the jump, it really does something to make you question for the rest of the match. Yes,
it does. And one thing we also just saw from 6WX right there again is the lariat out of disadvantage, or like any time that he's able to do it, he's going to be doing it. And for Juice, this means you have to be airtight with your execution. You cannot drop frames anywhere.
Not to mention the textbook drop kick that sealed the stock.
Yes.
Beautiful form from that Incineroar. I approve. Oh my, that
nice
back air.
Up tilt in the back air. Falco will do that for as long as he can.
Exactly, as often as he can at that.
Okay.
And looking for the
Another
forward air.
grab.
He'll be repaid for his efforts by that
This is the
grab and the
octagon.
tilt.
This
Oh my
is the
goodness.
octagon. There's nowhere to hide, especially at the ledge. There's nowhere to run.
This is a straight-up punch-in-the-face contest. There is no zoning here. This is gonna be who breaks first upon whom.
And this Falco looks close to breaking now. It's you have to do so much work to KO Incineroar, because one thing about this stage is that the offstage area isn't that big. So even if, like, it's so hard to get just because you can't really just push him so far away that his moves don't get him all the way back.
So he teed himself up for that one kill off of the forward air. So Juice does have that to hang on to.
Yes, he does.
Now, those combinations of forward airs at that.
I know he's super armored through the laser, but like that's your favorite 3% that you'll get in the entire game.
Oh, there you go. That is a tough German suplex to down. You got to take that neck bump properly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's just what happens. Like, that's just what can happen on this stage with 6WX. It's such a strong counter pick for him.
And he better count his lucky stars. I mean, certainly no luck was involved with that. He had to read that landing to get that grab eventually. But 6WX, he wanted that game over, and he wanted it fast. And what better way to do so than with the throw off of the ledge? Maybe just an awareness thing for Juice. Don't get grabbed there, because you are dealing with a cat that wrestles.
Yes, but, you are dealing with a wrestle cat.
So the question is, does he go ZSS here? Does he? What's the play here? Because this is his last game potentially.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so 6WX is committed to Incineroar on a different stage. I think this is much better for Falco, because Falco's this is much better just because there's so much more offstage area where you can get laser snipes, you can get dragged down forward air, you can just bully Incineroar off stage. You just have to get him there.
Exactly, just having to get to, but then again, it's easier said than done. 6WX, so clean and neutral, getting 2 of those lariats.
And already, another one near the ledge is probably doomed for Falco. Nice drag down neutral air into such a big combo, into a re-grab, forward air. The lead is gone. The lead is gone. That's what Falco can do to you.
And now you're in Incineroar and disadvantage.
Yes.
Not exactly your forte. You'll suffer a forward air for your kill. Juice looking for that game 5.
He loves that 3% laser. But that's exactly what I was talking about with the stage choice. Incineroar has to use his side B early just to get close enough to the ledge that he can make it there. And when you use your side B early, that's so much time where you can aim a laser, you can aim a forward air, you know where he's going to be, and you know that he can't do anything about it. But Incineroar kill power still doesn't go away, and this is an even game.
Absolutely. But now the combo potential maybe not quite there for Incineroar like it is for Falco.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll have to rely on the singular damage.
And it's not a bad thing to rely on when you're doing 15, 25, more % per hit.
Yeah, true.
Falco needs to hit you like 7 times to get that.
Back air. Gets him off stage. Oh, man, but Juice doing so well to read 6WX's.
And there it is again. He side beat in the same exact position. Juice is ready.
Could a game 5 be in the script, or is 6WX going to go into business for himself?
Wow, so much knockback. And
Oh, no.
He caught him getting off a ledge, and all of a sudden this is the last stock game.
Tournament stock, perhaps.
Tournament stock, exactly.
Careful. That axe handle gonna send him upwards.
Oh my!
Oh my! Neutral air.
What is he gonna? He got off the same way.
That neutral B is so good on the ledge.
And now Falco. The real question, it sounds so obvious, but how do you kill Incineroar without getting grabbed and without dying? How do you do it?
Oh, he gets back aired.
He's gonna die with one more hit.
Oh, he was trying to read it with the cross chop. He won't
Juice
find
needs an absolutely perfect stock right now.
Yep. Juice cannot afford to
And
suffer
that's it.
any more damage. The Lariat off.
Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. 149.
Oh, the neutral B. That's going to do it. 6WX reigns supreme once again in Aperol.
It was only a matter of time. The ledge trapping at the beginning of that last stock was truly insane from 6WX.
Immaculate, to say the least.
Yes.
And you kind of have to be with Incineroar. I mean, you have yes, you're a high damage output character, but if you make your mistakes, you will be made to pay for it dearly. And credit to, you know what? That is a legit Falco.
Oh,
in
absolutely,
the arsenal
absolutely.
of Juice, one of the best players in the tri-state already.
Yeah.
But now there's a Falco. There's a new bird in town. We'll have to see just how high it can fly. But right now,
it's good options. It's a good option for him. But he's got to look at this and he's got to learn from this because he made the right decision with the stage choice. He was specifically going for, okay, I'm gonna make him up B earlier so that I can kill him because of it. And he was getting it. He got 2 kills from it. He was gonna get a 3rd, but it wasn't enough. The stage strategy wasn't enough. Like the macro strategy was there, but the micro strategy, micro execution with this character needs to be there if he's going to take sets with it.
Unfortunate for Juice, but I think 6WX will take